In this video, we will be talking about Piaget and Erikson's developmental stages.
First, we are going to talk about Piaget. Piaget has 4 stages of cognitive development. Those are sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. Piaget's first stage of cognitive development is sensory motor, which is ages 0 to 2. You hear, see, touch, and imitate others. We learn best at this stage through reflexes, senses, and movement.
Okay, now throw it back to me.
The second stage is pre-operational, which is at age 2 through 7. You start to develop language and start to think logically in one direction. You learn through play in this stage.
Can I play?
Yeah!
Thanks.
The third stage is concrete operational, which is at ages 7 to 11. You start to organize info into categories and have hands-on thinking. You realize things can change and you start to understand the concept of conservation.
I don't like this. I like this.
The fourth and final stage of Piaget's cognitive development is formal operational, which is adolescence to adulthood. You start to think hypothetically, deductively, and abstractly. You can consider multiple perspectives. You're very focused on your own ideas, and you always think that everyone is watching or noticing.
Everyone always notices that I eat by myself.
Next, we're going to talk about Erikson's 8 stages of psychosocial development. The first stage is trust versus mistrust. This is the age of birth to 12 to 18 months. During this stage, the adolescent builds a relationship of trust or mistrust with their caregiver. Oh no, let me help you up.
The second stage is autonomy versus shame doubt, which is 18 months to 3 years. The child learns to have control but may develop shame or doubt if not handled well.
Can you try to grab this one? It's okay, you're okay. You can come try again.
The third stage is initiative versus guilt, which is 3 to 6 years old. You start to have more independence at this stage.
Mom, I can do it on my own.
In this stage of industry versus inferiority, the students are usually aged 6 to 12 years old, and in school, the child must deal with demands of learning new skills or risk of failure.
Erikson, I need you to multiply 7 times 5.
I just can't do it.
The next stage is identity versus role confusion, and this is during adolescence. During this stage, the teenager must achieve identity in occupation, gender roles, politics, and religion.
The election's coming up. I wonder who I should vote for. I'm going to do some research to figure out who the candidates are and what they stand for.
The next stage is intimacy versus isolation, which happens during young adulthood. The young adult must develop intimate relationships or suffer from feeling isolated.
Yeah, I can't wait to come over after school and hang out and then go to the concert this weekend. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm always alone.
The next stage is generativity versus stagnation. This happens during middle adulthood, and this is the stage of parenting and mentoring.
Where have you been?
A friend's house?
No, it's 12:30. I told you to be home at midnight.
We were just hanging out.
No, I said 12:30, and this is unacceptable. I'm going to have to take your phone for a week.
The last stage is ego integrity versus despair. This is during late adulthood. During this stage, you accept and reflect on one's life. What a great life it's been.
Yeah, I've had some amazing experiences.
I mean, through everything we've been through, I've still enjoyed life. Thank you for learning about Piaget's cognitive development
And Erikson's psychosocial development.
Love you guys.